better alternative to getting drunk. Yo, what's going on? It's someone that's no one, and welcome to today's report. Today's report is from Spice Cadet 318 off Erowid. When this happened, 2009, the drug used Clonazepam at a dose of 6 milligrams. The route of administration was orally through pills. Gender, male. Weight, 225 pounds. Age, 24. Prior experience, meth, coke, ephedra, MDMA, nitrous oxide, alcohol, cannabis, diazepam, and various pills. In the setting, he noted this: I have been extremely unmotivated lately, and the house is kind of a wreck. Boo! So this is a pretty straightforward clonazepam experience, aka a pretty straightforward benzo experience. If you don't know much about it, well, you'll see what it's about in a minute. So I'm sure you guys are going to like this one, and without further ado, let's dive right into it. I figured I'd relay some of my first impressions on taking clonazepam. Some background about myself. I'm sort of heavy at 225 pounds, but still chemically a bit of a lightweight. I was said to have hyperactivity disorder in grade school. At times, I'm textbook ADHD. I have a testy ticker from some bad meth experiences and may not have came down all the way from 3 double stacks and a quarter of shrooms. I just got an AA from CC with a 4.0. Set. I waited until the youngins were good and asleep. I was given some of these clonazepam a while back and let them sit for a few months. Then one day, somebody gave me a Valium, so I figured I'd throw on a clonazepam, 2 milligram, and 2 Flexerol. After that all kicked in, I don't remember much else of the night, except that I went to bed really early. So now, I figured I'd test the clonazepam alone. I have experienced restless leg syndrome infrequently, and may or may not have slight HPPD. I don't take any other meds, and so felt quite comfortable taking a few. Start. Take a 2 milligram blue pill and wait. 30 minutes in. Feel a definite loss of coordination, but no mental effects. 45 minutes in. Feeling slight euphoria, and I'm in a really good mood. It may just be something with the buzz, but I'm feeling motivated and start straightening up and picking up the house. 1 hour in. Waiting for a friend to stop by. Drop another 2 milligrams. Surprisingly, little mental effects. I am relaxed and can concentrate nicely. The kids are asleep after all, but my coordination is really bad by now. 1 hour 15 minutes in. The coordination is like 6 beers already, and like 6 beers, I'm starting to feel like I should eat a couple of more of these pills. I might do one more if old boy shows up soon. 1 hour 30 minutes in. Feeling calm, even meditative. Plus, it's fun to stumble around the house. Not much else though, hence why I feel like taking more. I think driving on a couple of these would be a really bad idea. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere tonight. The last time I had some of these, I felt well rested and great the next day, and it lasted throughout the day. 1 hour 45 minutes in, just straight chillin'. 2 hours 15 minutes in, old boy just called. He's having girl problems and is really unstable and wants to come hang out on my couch. He'll be here by about 2 a.m. He says he's going to get a little speedball on before he gets here and might bring like a dime of some weed. Sounds like a good pilled out night, except I get up with the kids at least 9 a.m. At this point, if I didn't know he owned a firearm, I'd tell him to get his happy ass home. I drop a 2 milligram and wait some more, going to clean up till he gets here. I think it's going to be kind of crazy when old boy shows up. So here are my final subjective takes on clonazepam. Each 2 milligrams feels like 3 beers, but without the changes in personality that the brews bring. Stumbly bumbly, but lucid and calm. Probably not too functional. 2 hours, 30 minutes in. Nicely sedated, cognitively adequate. 6 milligrams seems to be a nice starting point. Physically tired, but not sore. But paradoxically, well awake. I hope my bro brings that green. This is actually quite a nice place. Seems like it could be habit forming pretty easily. Conclusion, 6 milligrams was nice since I had time for a nice, relaxing night by myself. So, clonazepam, another benzo we're covering here, and at a very high dose for Spice Cadet here. so much so that I would question if he's actually a good control subject for distinguishing the effects of the substance. He may have had a tolerance, or his prior experience may have put in effect. It's like taking 6 to 8 milligrams of alprazolam basically, and expecting just to have a chill, relaxing night. Which, I mean, yeah, you'll be chilling in bed probably, and not remembering shit. But you guys may know this substance by a different name. Clonazepam is the brand name. And like most of the other benzos, it comes with your expected effects, both being physically and cognitively sedating, easing the mind, and any anxiety. Of course, it still carries the same risk for potential of addiction and deadly withdrawals, as well as the increased risk of overdose when in combination with other depressants. And what makes clonazepam different from its counterparts, though, is the length of it. It will last about like 4 hours longer compared to Xanax. But a report that I want to bring up in comparison to this is Panic Be Gone by Jitters, in which he took alprazolam to help ease him up for his performance and social situations. We can see here that there is a desire to communicate here from Spice Cadet, as he eagerly awaited his friend to stop by, which, if you normally feel some kind of anxiety or just feeling held back, that desire would come naturally from a benzo. And we have talked about clonazepam once before in the trip Accidental Overdose by Fourth Dimension, but this was an experience where he did use it to try to slow down his strong DOM trip, and it did come to be effective somewhat. But other than that, this experience demonstrates well what a normal experience of clonazepam would look like. So if you guys want to see any more clonazepam or any more benzos at that, or anything at all, let me know in the comments below and I'll get to it. If you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, follow the socials. It's been someone that's no one, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.